A reach advantage slight for Amanda Nunes. All right, now
this is the main event. Manager in charge, David Aiken. Our three judges scoring this contest are John McCarthy. This bout, Kingsmen are back, and it's time to save the world. And now, this live from the sold-out Rogers Place, undisputed UFC bantamweight, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 14 wins, fighting out of Lima, Peru, by way of Bishkek. The challenger, Valentina. And now introducing the champion. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at presenting the reigning, defending of the world, Amanda.
You want to stop all offensive actions. I want you to fight hard but fight clean if you want to.
17. And it is upon us. Valentina Shevchenko, the belt away from the incumbent. Amanda the Lioness of gloves. We are underway. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Bud Light Living Shep.
Into this fight, knowing that Shevchenko's tough, and Shevchenko's gonna think she did even in the in the Ronda and the Tate fight.
I think that's a good move. You can't just unload bomb after bomb. She's not gonna be there for that. She's fantastic from that southpaw position, utilizing that check in there.
What makes Amanda special is that ability.
That's a very good point. And then trying to conserve herself, she might take a...
Well, Shevchenko handled Nunes' withdrawal at UFC 213.
Yeah, her Instagram page is all just guns. Just bullet on Amanda. She's so wide and long. And that's one of the more unusual...
People always talk about Amanda's power, but Amanda is very, very fast.
She catches you on the snap, like right at the very end of it.
People see Shevchenko as a potential flyweight going down, moving forward. Nunes is...
Well, as you said, she fought Yoni and Jacek.
Amanda's doing a much better job of trying, as Amanda's kind of comfortable in this situation.
Mentioned 3 straight main events for Bullet Shevchenko.
Low kick, and there's another outside one there. And staying...
We've got a recap of all tonight's action on the FS1 UFC 215 post.
For Amanda Nunes.
Yep. And where she did a good job. And right now she is doing a very good job. Get her offense going as you would usually see her doing at the beginning of her other.
Valentina likes to get her head.
Every time Amanda starts to come forward,
right
look
there.
at that.
There it is.
You see her waiting to counter.
That leg. And remember, Amanda's shots.
They're going hard with Amanda Nunes, and she's holding her own, if not beating.
Seconds here in this first round.
Very nice opening round for the champion.
Yes.
Надо ставить на место его.
Какой?
Right?
Аккуратно, поняла, да?
Careful, careful, careful.
Смотри, в какой момент что делать, ясно?
Watch the right hand.
Утомляй, но работай.
Shevchenko back, but potentially something the Bears watching here moving forward.
Yeah, translators could shed some light on that.
But after the that is not the pace that is going to make her exhaust herself. Amanda tiring as this fight goes on.
Yeah, it's a very important point. Team, the coaches that she's been working with, and her conditioning program.
This fight's scheduled for 25 minutes, so it's a different pacing exercise. A possible 5.
She's keeping something constantly in Valentina's face.
Watch further.
Amanda Nunes has already been warned for fight rules. Lost between these two women, but a lot of mutual respect.
Doesn't sound right.
It does. It's hard. Now she's feinting and posturing more than she's actually throwing. It's like the roll.
Attempted just one takedown in the first fight with Nunes, landed it. She has yet to attempt.
That Valentina knew that Amanda's headed into the second and third now. She's obviously doing better.
This is where Amanda needs to... She's very elusive, so it's hard to get damage on her, like you said.
Nunes doing a nice job defensively, maintaining her...
Well, Valentina's definitely got to think.
1 minute now to go and counter left hand.
Amanda's hesitating much.
To gain some respect in there somewhere. Amanda has to allow
Warning from John McCarthy for Amanda Nunes to close that lead hand.
into her striking skill.
Wow.
Look at that.
Now we're getting going. 10 minutes in the books.
Breathe. Now, she's watching. She's watching your movement. Amanda, don't move only forward. Move backwards and forward, so you can feint.
Да, больше доигрывай. И будь внимательна, что в какой-то
careful.
момент она может пойти.
Every moment. Careful so that she doesn't grab your legs.
Saturday faces the also dangerous Motown phenom Kevin Lee for the UFC. DC heard the corners. Any major takeaway on either side? Nunes corner.
To mix it up, she needs to make Shevchenko chase her a little bit. She doesn't. It's very difficult to attack.
She's so good with that right check hook shot. And then she'll end up.
And Shevchenko's dipping out of the way, drawing her into a clinch and trying to power shots. She's landing some kicks and some jabs, but it's very difficult.
Punctuates that combination with a low kick nicely.
Well, you see her belly get and her legs bleeding. From one of the kicks, Shevchenko's leg is actually
Right low kick. That switch kick off the lead leg. She's landed it.
nice jab by Amanda Nunes.
Gets her head out of the way.
Yeah.
Counters with that left over the top. Beautiful.
Well,
Oh! She's not fading.
Her cardio boxing fight.
Yeah, and this is much more tactical and technical than it
I want to prove a point when it comes to her stamina tonight, too.
Oh, big tell.
To try to wear on that gas tank, you got to try to empty it, because if not, you can, but
I mean, you got to think that Amanda Nunes is pressuring the action. There's a nice high kick away from the counter. That's a big factor. Is good head movement there.
Yep.
time she telegraphed it a little bit.
Well, Shevchenko grabbed her finger, and her finger bent back, and she immediately grabbed it. 50 warning, and Big John could very well take a point away from her from this. Nice counter left hand.
Why? Why do people do that when it's like the oldest tale in the book?
The fourth round for the first time in her UFC career.
Поняла меня, да?
You understand
Еще
me?
больше нужно.
Even more. Hey, you have to be on top. You have to show that you're on top. You have to show that you're
You're doing great. Not much better now. Moving back and forth. Don't bite her. No. Fight intelligently. Fight.
Yeah, and she should. I mean, her cardio looks her entire career.
Get out, come on.
She feels like she's built it.
Round of a possible 5. Amanda Nunes, the champion in the black.
Both corners seem pretty happy with what they're seeing. Valentina's
More aggressive. Nice kick.
those kicks, those front kicks are really working.
Beautiful.
And she looks real confident.
This has done a pretty decent job beating up that lead leg of Shevchenko. Nunes continues to be in perpetual of lands for Amanda Nunes, 60-51.
Well, there's the Edina.
She does a really good job of throwing something with her left and then throwing that right. There were times where she would get to the third round and it looked like they were going to have to carry.
Good counter. And there's that front kick to the body again.
There you go,
Rousey
Amanda. Good.
and Tate in the 2 fights thereafter got them both.
Now she's coming back. Let's see if she runs into a trap, though.
Amanda went and took Valentina down in the sack.
There's no grappling going on.
No grappling. Shevchenko.
Under 2 minutes here in this. Amanda Nunes as well, inside and out.
She's having good success, though, with that front leg side kick to the thigh.
Yep, and the push. That front kick to the thigh and then the body kick that she's doing.
And Valentina's aiming for
Under a minute.
any round. It's like close.
without the cheap shots.
Without the punches after the...
Oh! She blasted Jermaine with a stun. But they've landed good, significant shots.
Yeah, and she does a phenomenal job of countering.
Amanda's loading up a little bit. You saw it.
You see Amanda
slips,
miss that,
and then slides away from the counter. And here's a nice knee to the butt.
Não quero que você me segura. Isso é fácil.
Traps, don't only move forward. She's sucking you in.
Рукой за задний смотри.
Watch
Понятно,
for the
да?
right hand.
Последний
You
раунд.
understand?
Duel after 4 rounds with Alexander Gustafsson. You think you have the lead, but
you gotta just go. You have to just let it all hang out.
But Big John was saying 5th round, go after it.
Oh, now we're going. Yeah, she can really let everything go now. She can fight with all the power and aggressive round. You know, all these kicks have been right up the middle. Maybe last one.
Right.
Over and over again. Both of them are. I mean, this is the highest, very high level of fight.
Yeah, you're watching 2 of the very best women in the world. But this is someone like you who knows what's happening here.
You see the traps truly understanding what they are watching.
And right now what we're seeing is a technical chess match between 2 of the very best.
Found by Amanda Nunes.
and she shot 6 times in the first meeting against
Can't let's go on there.
These crazy Canadians.
Very smart by Amanda to change something. Change down to the double, drop there. Weren't exactly sure what to do, and now she's exerting a lot of energy.
So we get some separation once again. Just over 2 minutes to go in this 5th.
This is a hard fight to score.
Somebody's going to be very upset to win this fight.
Right.
And those are the ones where you don't need that at that time. Big mistake by Valentina Shevchenko.
For direction.
She can't just sit here.
Taking her time. Left hook. But Valentina's doing a good job of blocking that left hook with her.
She lost it anyway.
But she's going for the takedown now.
Got her hands locked.
Look at that.
Great takedown defamation point on this fight.
And that might do it if she can get off some ground and put her in her back right up to the cage now.
She's got to use the fence to get
Got her off of her back by Shevchenko. But Nunes is this.
I would like to see her try to advance position though.
Yeah.
If she's stuck here in the guard.
going and securing that takedown to finish the fight on top. 25 minutes to fight. They had 25 minutes to fight. You want to
Still
fight
mad.
like the
Well, yeah, they fought 8 so far. Now I just went 5 hard rounds. She had a point to prove, Joe, when it
She
comes
really
to the
geared her as a fighter. She did go 5 hard rounds.
middle round.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable saying she won 5 and Valentina won.
Bud Light Living.
Now this, and she tries to adjust it like it was dislocated, and then you see her back in the corner with a counter right hook. And here,
A lot of Amanda strikes.
and there's a nice knee to the body part.
Was a little more active in the exchanges.
And there was
now he finished the fight on top.
And here's the fight over.
Rivalry. This
Amanda goes stop after
womanship, if we're going superwoman punch, right? Between Amanda Nunes and Nunes in terms of the total strikes, 104 to 85. Significant Metro PCS, who brings you closer than ever to the UFC on a fast nationwide. Buffer, who is awaiting the decision. It looks as though Buffer, as we await the decision, Valentina Shevchenko, looks like the Buff has the requisite paperwork he wanted to.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go. Saudi Amato scores the contest 48-47 by split decision. And bantamweight champion of the world.
The champ, Amanda Nunes. First of all, Amanda, congratulations on. And one of the things that was very important to you is to show that you could go 5 rounds.
You know, like I said, my whole interview, I know everything. Always choppy everywhere, you know. I knew slowly that take her down. I know she's gonna be tired, and I know I'm gonna get her. And then, I know it was 100% to step. He put it to show to specialist. Give my CAT scan to the specialist. He looked at me like, wow. Treat, and he gave it to me like antibiotic, everything.
That was huge, especially considering the fact that this was a split decision. When
In the last round, I'm gonna go to the takedown, and I did. And it's still
very close fight, a lot of people here feel that you should have gotten.
For 2 takedowns, for all 5 rounds, she didn't hit no one. It's red from my punches. And why she's the ground position. And I really don't understand why. That she didn't win this fight. She didn't win this fight. Not hard. this is the reason why I hit hard. But this one,
You guys will do this again.
I definitely will win this fight. I disagree.
Thank you very much for an excellent performance.
In
Valentina.
the Golden Circle from 20th Century Fox, the Kingsmen are back in Kingsman, the fight. Your thoughts on the 5th round, the fight, the decision, and everything else?
That someone is Valentina Shevchenko. I don't want to make a joke at her. It just kind of works. Valentina won't get another opportunity because she's that good.
Judging the fight. To judge the fight, I believe you have to do it in silence, and I believe you have vision.
Well, perhaps they will close the octagon door behind these two outstanding